It's the greatest time of the year for board gaming. We are ranking our top 50 games of all time. Let's get into it.
Hey gamer friends, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Josiah. And we are ready to roll.
All right, so this is our top 50 games of all time. 50 to 41 is today. And I know, it's very exciting. This is so fun to put together.
Yeah.
Okay, so how we made our list, like we started with Pub Meeple, put all that in, and then kind of had to manipulate a few games here and there just to make sure that it lined up exactly the way I wanted it.
Yep.
Pub Meeple is so easy. It makes it a lot easier to do that because then it does a lot of the heavy lifting for you, and then you can just kind of work off of that.
Very true. Also, another thing is we don't know what the other person's list is.
That's right.
We have intentionally kept it a secret from each other so that we can be surprised along with you.
Yes, exactly. And these are games that I want to play as of March 2026. These are my top games. Next week, they could change, so you can't hold us to anything. But this is just like, when I made this list, this is like what I was really excited about, really wanted to play right now. And then, you know, of course, the ones that I feel like are just like nostalgic or just so good, I had to put them on the list, that kind of thing.
For the most part, I used the criteria of these are the games that I want to play right now. If I had the option. But there are some games on my list that made the spot that they're at because of the experience I had.
Okay, playing them before. Yeah.
Not necessarily like I might not choose it over a one that's lower than it, but the experience was so great
that it raised it.
It moved it above some games.
I totally get that. I think experience has to play into it. And if you've watched any of our content, you know that we rank experience really high.
Yeah.
And so that's just generally what it's going to be.
That's right. At number 50 for me is Air, Land, and Sea. I know.
I thought this was going to be higher.
I know. It has taken a tumble. Last year, I ranked this game 13. Yeah. This is not a reflection on Air, Land, and Sea dropping for me in experience or like of the game. What it reflects is how many other games I've played that rose above this game.
Yeah, I get that. I have some on my list like that as well.
So Airland, don't get me wrong. Airland to Sea, I love the game. I'll play it anytime, anywhere. But there are just so many games that I played last year that pushed it down. And this is just where it ended up.
Okay.
It may be one of my bigger falls.
Yes.
Of between last year and this year.
Yes.
What I love about Air, Land, and Sea so much is the puzzle of getting one hand of cards, 6 cards, for the most part. There's exceptions. But for the most part, getting 6 cards and then having to put together a winning strategy to win 2 of the 3 theaters of war. Thank you. And so I just love that so much because there's nowhere to bail out. There's nothing to bail me out. Like, I have to come up with the strategy to win with these cards and these cards alone.
Yes.
And there's a lot of puzzle in how you play, when you play, where you play. Like, there's so much game in this game. I love it. It's just such a great game to me.
All right, my number 50 was number 34 last year, so it has dropped.
Okay.
And it is World Wonders.
Okay.
I still like this game. Okay, I do have to say, the last time we played this game, I think I was mad. And I don't get mad in games very often. But I was so mad because you kept taking the wonders that I wanted over and over and over again. I was like, oh! But that's also one of the great things that I love about this game is that there are wonders, and you're kind of building toward these wonders, and you can take them before other people can get them.
It's a bit of a race.
It is.
Yeah.
And I really enjoy that aspect. There's something about that, you know, there's some take that in that, but the game itself is not overly complicated to learn.
Right.
But there are some little nuances of the game that can really make it a little bit more difficult, especially if you're kind of fighting over those wonders.
The same wonders, yeah.
And I do have to say, I like the way this looks and feels.
Yeah. Oh,
it
yeah.
has because of the different wonders, and they have all of the different wooden pieces.
Oh, yeah.
It's just kind of has a little bit of that toy factor that's really fun.
I love
tactile.
that about this game.
Yeah. So that's my number 50, World Wonders.
I said before that number 50 was one of my biggest games to fall down the list. Actually, 49 is the one that had the biggest tumble.
Okay.
Number 49 for me is Kelp.
Oh, okay. This one makes sense.
It does make sense. Last year, this game was in the 7 spot.
Yeah.
Because
Still a good game, by the way. 49's a great game.
Yeah, I love the game if I'm playing Shark.
Yeah.
And I had only played Shark when we ranked it last time. And I love it so much. But since then, I have played Octopus, and I do not like playing the Octopus. Like, it tanks the game for me.
I don't mind it. I like it.
Yeah. So it's still not a game that I won't play. I'll still play the game. But what I love is playing the Shark, because I love the dice rolling that you get to do and the deck building that you get to do. Those are very fun mechanics to me, and the way that you swim around and hunt. Like, I'd rather be the hunter than the prey.
Yes.
And so it fits my personality. It fits my the way I like to play games a lot more than the Octopus. The Octopus is like almost all of the things that I don't want to be in a game.
Yeah, I understand.
And so it's very love-hate relationship with Kelp. And so it has fallen from 7 to 49 this year.
This one for you, I think, if I'm making predictions, I think this one's going to fall out of your top 50 for next year.
Yeah, probably.
I don't think it's going to hold on, because I don't think that you're going to be able to play only like 50% of the game and keep it in your top 50.
Yeah.
But that's just me.
Sure,
I know.
sure.
I know. Right now, you still love that.
Yeah,
aspect.
I am trying. I mean, I'm like trying to hold on to it. I think because I had such high expectations for this game.
Sure.
And it delivered on those expectations when I'm playing the Shark.
My 49 had a pretty big fall as well.
Okay.
It fell from 14 to 49.
Whoa. Okay.
And it is Fromage. Yeah, big fall for Fromage. Now, I still love Fromage. I actually think this is a great game. That's why it's in my top 50. It's amazing. What I love about this game are the mini games.
Yeah.
I really enjoy trying to figure out which ones I need to spend the majority of my cheese making on.
Yeah.
And which ones I can just kind of like not really participate in as well. And there's some variation there, and I enjoy that aspect of the game, trying to figure out how to maximize my points in that way.
Yeah.
But I think that it fell because when we first played it, I was absolutely like just loving this game.
Yeah.
And we have played it quite a bit more at this point. It's still super great, just not to the level that it was when we were playing it originally.
Yeah, that's a little bit low for me.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Fromage.
Okay.
So
tease.
Yeah, tease. Number 48 for me was 39 last year.
Okay, so not too...
A little bit of a fall.
Yeah, but not much.
But I think it's going to continue falling.
Oh, okay.
It's Magic the Gathering.
Oh, yeah, because we don't get to play it very much.
Because I don't get to play it very much.
Yeah.
It would definitely be higher on my list probably if I could spend a lot of time playing Magic. But I don't get to spend very much time at all playing it.
Yeah.
And so it just kind of keeps falling a little bit. And so, yeah, it is my number 48 game. What I do love about it is it's a 1v1 or sometimes 1v-all battler. And you get to build your deck and then customize it. And then you get to go forward with a strategy and a plan that you've put together in your cards. And I really enjoyed that aspect of the game a lot. And the sort of take that happens in Magic a lot and stuff like that. And so it's just not one that I get to play very much. So
that's true. I like this game when someone else builds my deck. I don't really love the aspect of deck construction.
Yeah.
But I love it when someone else builds my deck and then I can just play it.
Yeah.
So I don't mind that. So like if the packs that you just buy that are ready to go, I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I enjoy the game a lot. It's definitely not one of my top games, but I do enjoy the game and I would play it. But we don't play it enough together.
Right.
So I could see that.
Yeah.
Okay, my number 48 is probably going to hurt your feelings just a little bit.
Here we go. It's already started.
It's already started. My number 48 is Too Many Bones.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I know.
Oh.
So this
what are we doing?
This is such a good game. I absolutely love this game. This game has a character that you build out as you're playing the game, and you get to make sure you get to change the dice to optimize your character. You're increasing abilities as you go, and then you're able to fight all the baddies.
Right.
I think the reason that this isn't like really, really high up is because it's all fighting, and so there's an aspect of that I want a little bit more to a game than just fighting, but I absolutely have loved this game. I love every play that we've had of this game, actually. I have not had one where I have not enjoyed playing, but it is one that is just, it's in my top 50, but it's definitely, I know it's going to be higher on yours.
Can't disagree with you more on that one.
It's in my top 50 games.
Yeah.
That means it's one of the best.
Yeah.
You're like, no.
Yeah, I'm like, your complaint with it is that there's fighting. And I'm like, what's the complaint?
Just fighting.
Yeah,
just fighting.
That's amazing. Number 47 for me was 40 last year. So a little bit of a fall, but not much. Mm-hmm. And it's Cascadia. It is a game that I also love. And I like to play it. I want to play it whenever anyone wants to play it. And it's just such a relaxing, chill game to me. Drafting the environment tile and the animal token, arranging it to build out your area, and there's a little bit of puzzle in it, enough to keep you interested, but not enough to make it overly thinky or anything like that for me. And it's just a good game. That's where I would put it. It's a top 50 game for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to say much about it right now.
Okay. That's fair.
My number 47 was 45 last year.
Okay.
So it's pretty close to the same place that it was. And that is Champions of Midgard. This is a game that I have really loved for years. It's a solid top 50 game for me. It has been probably since we got it. I like that there is some worker placement in it. There's also some fighting. There's, some management that you have to do as far as resource management and stuff. And it is just really good. You fight with dice. We got the Valhalla expansion.
Which made it way better.
You liked it so much better. And now I don't think that is a game that we'll play without the Valhalla expansion now. It made it so much better, for you to play. And so this is a game that I want to play every single year. It's not one that I want to play all the time, but I solidly want to play it every year.
Yeah.
It's just been such a good game. I've enjoyed it. I love it.
Yeah. My number 46 was not on my list last year, and it's Duel for Cardia.
Oh, see, this one just was out of my top 50.
Yeah.
But yeah, so good.
It's a good game. It's a really good game. So we've only played this on BGA, but I love the aspect of the dueling. And so I put a card out, she puts a card out, and then we flip them and then see who wins. And then whoever doesn't win gets to have their effect go off.
Right, it activates.
Yeah, and then you have to just build up enough crowns to win or whatever they are.
Yeah, I can't remember if they're rings or crowns.
Yeah, it might be rings. Signet rings, yeah. And so, anyway, the puzzle of trying to outsmart and outwit the other person is so much fun to me.
It is.
I love it.
And you have the same deck.
Yeah.
So
exact same deck.
You're trying to you only draw a certain number of cards into your hand, so you only have a few to go off of, but you know what the other people have. You know what the other person has.
Yeah.
And so there is that, like, okay, if I play a lower card here so that it'll activate, he'll win that ring, but I think it's going to help me win a ring later.
Yes.
Yeah, very good game.
There's a lot of puzzle in it. It gives me the same feeling and energy that Air, Land, and Sea gives me. Of like, I've got the same cards that you do, and we have to duel that out and see who's more.
Yes, except Air, Land, and Sea, you don't have the same cards. There's only, like, there's not the same cards.
Well, but you know what their cards are.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's such a good game. I love it. And I don't know if it's going to rise or fall.
Yeah,
next
it could go
year,
either way.
but
depends on how much we play it, probably.
Yeah, how much we play it. But right now, it's very solidly in my top 50.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, it was just short of the 50 this year. And I even thought about it afterwards, but I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It didn't quite make it for me. Okay, my 46 dropped quite a bit. It was number 12, and it is The Quest for El Dorado.
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
It is a great game, and it's still a great game. I think this is one that I feel like we've played so much of this game that I don't know that I need to play it more, if that makes sense. Like, we will play it every time we want to introduce some of these concepts to new players,
I was
going to
say that. Like, it's one of our favorite, like, intro games, gateway games to introduce people to. Yeah,
because so many people just love that for the first time. But because of that, because we played it so much, it has significantly dropped. But it's still such a great game that I feel like it deserves to be on this list.
Yeah. Number 45 for me was also not on my list last year, and it is Nemesis.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. So this is a game that we just got to play not that long ago, later
months ago,
yeah,
maybe?
later last year, where we got to play with our gaming group of 4, and it was so fun for me. Like, I had a great experience with this game. It's a sort of like aliens on a ship, or alien on a ship, and so you're just trying to escape the aliens before they kill you all. And there's a lot of cooperation in the game, and
well, I think we played the cooperative mode, and I think there is ways that you can play it competitively, and there's different ways to play the game.
That's probably true. We played the cooperative version, and I really, really had a great time with it, and so it is in my top 50. I don't know if it'll stay there.
Yeah, it depends on if we get to play it very often.
If we get to play it, but I think it definitely deserved a spot in my top 50.
Okay. All right, my number 45 was not in my top 50 last year, but we had played it. It was just lower on the list, and it's actually moved up the list. Oh,
interesting. Okay.
And this is Res Arcana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so we actually had played it quite a bit, just the two of us. But when we started playing it on BGA, it opened it up a little bit, I think, because I didn't have to manage any of the resources. It did all of that for me. And we got to play it at a higher player count. And I don't know that we had played it at a higher count.
No, only 2.
Yeah, only 2. And so this, I don't know, I enjoyed it at the higher player count.
Res Arcana's really good.
Yeah, and so it has slowly been climbing up my list because it's a really good game. Now, I will say, there are times when I don't get good cards that have a lot of...
That work together
well. And that is what keeps it from really skyrocketing, because I feel like if there was a way that you could, I don't know, do like draft cards. I know you can pick your leader or whatever they call it. But if there was a way that you're drafting cards or something where you know that your cards are going to synergize together, then that might make it a little bit more fun. Because when they do,
it's
I love it. Like I'm having a blast with that game. But when they don't, and it's like you're going through mud trying to get it to kind of all work together.
Yeah.
It's a little bit less fun. It's hard, like, you know, it's just this hard puzzle that I can't quite figure out, and and I don't quite have enough time before everybody else runs away with it, you know.
Yeah, I won't say too much about Res Arcana because you might hear from it. You might hear from me about Res Arcana on a different video.
All right.
Number 44 on my list is another one of our favorite gateway games.
Okay.
For people, and it was number 38 on my last year's list, and it's Quacks of Quedlinburg.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is another one that we go to when we want to introduce people to the hobby.
For sure.
And it's such a great game. It's very simple to learn, or very simple to teach, and easy to play. Like it's, you know, it takes us maybe 10 minutes at the most to teach this game.
Yes.
And then people can jump in and feel what it's like to have a board game that's more than just the Monopoly and Game of Life, you know, level.
Yes.
And so it's a really, really fun game. We really like it. And we have the expansions, and that made it even more fun. And
I think we have the Witches expansion.
Brew.
Yeah. What I really like about this one is the simultaneous play.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of people who are new to the board gaming hobby have never experienced a game with simultaneous play. And so I feel like that's one thing that you're like, no, everybody draws out of their bag at the same time, and you get to go as long as you want to.
As long as you can.
And those are... I think that's just a really good way to introduce a new gamer to the hobby.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so not only is it like bag building, bag drafting, but also the push your luck element is really fun for a lot of people. Like a lot of people can understand that and understand the enjoyment in that. You know, who've maybe played poker or blackjack or games like that where they really like the push your luck element.
Yeah. Okay, number 44 on my list was 25 last year. So it's come down a little bit, and it is Dice Throne.
Okay.
Dice Throne is one of the, I don't know, it's a classic game for us. We've been playing it for a really long time. Absolutely love it. I would play it literally anytime it was out. It's just so good.
Yeah.
It's that Yahtzee style. I have to roll dice and figure out how to have my abilities go off with what I've rolled.
Yeah.
I think the reason it felt a little... We've played it a lot this year, but I think the reason it felt a little bit is just because other games have gone up on the list. I don't think it's because anything Dice Throne isn't doing.
Right.
I think I just have loved other games, and they've kind of surpassed it a little bit and pushed it down further on the list.
Yeah, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 43 on my list was 25 last year, and it's Distilled.
Okay, that's really close to what I just talked about.
Yeah, exactly. So Distilled is a great game where you are making alcohol, and what I love about it is the linear fashion of it. The idea of and it's also really logical.
Yes.
And so you're drafting ingredients, and then you're putting them together. And then the coolest thing to me is that you remove the top and the bottom card. And that's something that you do in brewing alcohol, and skim the top, and you don't use the dregs at the bottom. And so that was really a good thing for me. Like I was like, oh, that's really clever that they did that.
Yeah, it was just a little bit of a little clever nod.
Yeah. And then you can age it and all of that stuff. It's very, for me, one of those like production line games.
It is.
And I really like that.
Yeah, it is.
That's really satisfying to me. And so anyway, that's why it's on the list. And we haven't played it as much in a while. So that's probably why it slipped down a little bit, but still a great game for me.
Yeah, it is a great game. It is not going to make my top 50 this year. But it is still a really good game. I would still play this game. I think we had played it a bunch.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of lost its luster a little bit for me. It kind of started going down. I still think it's fantastic and would still play this game.
Yeah.
All right, number 43 on my list is Boop. Boop.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a...
What was it last year?
I didn't have it on my list
it wasn't
last
on
year.
your list last year. Okay.
So it's gone up on my list.
Okay.
So Boop is a 2-player cat-kitten game. And you place out kittens and try to get 3 in a row. And then once you do, they turn to cats, and then you're trying to get 3 cats in a row. But they boop each other all over the place. This is one that would probably be higher if I was better at it. But I am not. But I still really, really enjoy this game. It's just this little clever, puzzly, chess-like game where you're moving your pieces and things happen. And I struggle with seeing where everything's going to end up.
Yeah.
And so it actually is a really big challenge for me. And that may be part of the appeal for me because it is a very challenging game. I cannot spatially see things well. Like, I'm not good at that. And so this is a really big challenge and one that I want to be better at. And so it's kind of one of those things that when I win, I feel really good.
Yeah.
But it takes me a long time to win. I don't do it very often.
Yeah. Boop has fallen out of my top 50.
So sad.
Yeah. I think because I mostly play with you.
And you're tired of it. It's like too easy.
I mean, I'm not trying to be mean, but it's just like it's not really that big of a challenge.
Okay,
right now.
you need to play with somebody else so that it can be good.
It is a great game. Like, I love the game.
Yeah, I'm worried to play against other people on BGA because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm stupid. Because I'm like, you're
not stupid.
It's just something I cannot figure out. But.
Number 42 on my list was not on my list last year because we hadn't played it, and it probably would be higher if we played it more.
Okay.
It's SETI.
Oh, Search for Extraterrestrial
Intelligence.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a game that we've only played one time.
Yeah, and some people would
crazy.
say you can't put a game on your list that you've only played once. But if it was a great experience...
It was a really good experience.
It was.
Like, it was worth it to me to put it in the top 50. But I would like to play it more, and if we do, it probably will go up.
Well, it is on our March
game challenge list.
Yeah. So we'll try and get it back to the table.
Yeah, for sure.
So good. I love that you don't know the aliens. Like, there's this aspect of actually searching for aliens and finding them. Yeah. I like the way you use the cards in this game. Yeah. It's really, really good.
I like how you go out to the different planets and they give you different resources and things that you can then use to score points and stuff like that. And
it rotates.
Like, it's a very well put together game.
Absolutely. My number 42 is like whatever the opposite of SETI is.
Okay.
It's Just One.
Oh, yeah.
And it's fallen from number 39, so not that far. But Just One is like the perfect party game to me.
Yeah, it's a great one.
It's just like you can play it literally with anyone. Everybody understands how to play Just One, and most people enjoy it. Even if they're not very competitive, because it's a cooperative game, it's just one of those games that everyone has a good time. Yeah. It's not stressful at all. And it's great for all numbers. Like, it's a really, really good, solid party game.
Yeah, I was going to say that's one of the benefits of the game to me. Like, one of the things that gets a plus for me is that you can play it at almost any player count.
Yeah, because we play with boards like these wipe-off boards and with your family because you can. Yeah. And it's like 20 people.
Yeah, we've played it up to 20 people before.
And it's
which
just
is
fun.
Crazy. Like, there's not very many games you can do that with.
No.
And it's really fun to play.
Yeah, it still works. It's harder, but it still works.
Number 41 on my list was 41 last year.
Oh, wow.
Hasn't moved an inch. It is unmatched. My favorite is Cobble and Fog.
Cobble and Fog is so good.
It's the best one in my opinion.
Yeah, so far that we played.
That we've played, yeah. But it's such a fun game. This is a game where you draw from a deck to determine what cards you can use as far as like offense, defense, utility, things like that. And then there are areas on the board and you move within those areas. I really enjoy that. It's kind of it's a little bit chess-like of like how are you going to attack without, making yourself vulnerable, especially when there are minions on the board or, like helpers and other things like that. It's a really fun battler.
It is.
And
it's a good battler.
Yeah, they did a really good job with how it works.
And there's so many different characters now that you can play, and they're all over the board.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many different people. So it's like you can battle against all kinds of crazy scenarios.
And they all work together.
They do.
I love that aspect. And
Me too.
And it's all like famous thing, like creatures and people and stuff like that. It's just so good. Like, they did a great job with it.
Last for this list, number 41 is the Lost Ruins of Arnak. This was not in my top 50 last year. It has moved up into the spot because we have actually played it a lot this year. So I've loved Lost Ruins of Arnak in the past, but never could get this guy to want to play it with me. And so it was kind of one of those that just kept moving slowly off the list because I just didn't play it very often. And then you actually invited me to play on BGA, which I was shocked about. And then we played it, and we've played it a lot since then.
Yep.
And I have really enjoyed picking this game back up and playing it.
Yeah, this is one of those games where the light bulb just came on all of a sudden. Like, I played it, and I was like, it's like, oh, whatever. I don't understand the fun.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people think this is fun. And then all of a sudden the light bulb clicked. And it was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
Yes.
And I'm having a blast with it.
Yes.
And so, yeah, we've played it a bunch now. And I'm actually competitive now in the game. Where before I was just getting destroyed every time.
Right.
So it's a lot more fun when you're competitive.
It is. I think we're ready. We have an expansion, and I think it's time to bring out the expansion and play this in person so we can do a little bit more, because BGA they don't have the expansions on there.
I think they just have the base, as far as I know.
I should look into that to see if they have if they've added any of the expansions recently. But anyway, so but the expansions do add like characters where they have asymmetrical abilities and things like that, so it's a little bit more, adding more to the game. And I think we're now at a place that we've played it enough that it's time to add more to the game.
Absolutely. All right, now we want to hear from you. If you have made a top 50, or if you haven't, make a top 50.
You should.
It's really fun.
It is.
And then put down below in the comments your 50 to 41 games. We would love to read that and see which games you think are some of the best games of all time.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.